On this week's episode, Friends Don't Let Friends
Get Skimmed.
Hello, I'm Wallace.
I'm Michelle.
And welcome to
Good for You.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you.
This week is a mini-sode, and full transparency, the reason that we're doing this is we're fucking up to our ears.
It's mini. It's so tiny.
It's a bebe.
It's petite. Un petit peu.
Poquito.
We're so busy, you guys.
We make lots of different things on lots of different channels.
By the way, our class, Notion of Magical Baddies, Digital Altars, is happening on Tuesday, the 22nd. So the last day to sign up is Monday. We'd love to have you. And we just announced that we're hosting our first in-person event in 3 years. It's called Quantum Con. Get Shit Done Weekend. It's going to be super fun. It's in LA on April 30th and May 1st. We'll drop the links below, but we've been up to our ears in that. We had a team retreat this week. So
there's a lot going on.
Things happen. But we wanted to give you something that we've been thinking about. We've been talking about. We've been really, honestly, a bit confused about.
Yeah.
But I think we figured out what it all means.
We think so. So this episode, we're going to do a little splish, splash, mini-sode.
Sort of a puddle.
You look pretty.
What did you say?
I said you look shitty. Good night, Denise.
So this is a bestie. Are you okay? Skims fulfillment centers. Are you guys okay? Or are you freaking out?
Are you going to be good, Skims Uber drivers?
Because this latest announcement that Kimberly made, I would be worried if I were you.
You're about to have a lot of underwear in the trunk.
And have a lot of people who need their underwear now.
Maybe this is also, side note, an op for the sex toy delivery service that we've been talking about.
I'm telling you, this needs to happen.
Diversify.
That would be such a good combo
Segue.
offer.
You know everyone would love their sex toys.
Why
aren't they doing that?
We need that. If you've listened to the podcast, you probably have heard me say there needs to be within an hour sex toy delivery service. When you're at a hotel by yourself and you're like, fuck, shit, I'm bored.
Yeah. An Airbnb in the woods.
Anywhere, really. You don't have something to pleasure yourself with, really enjoy yourself with. That's when you need the instant delivery. And Amazon won't do.
No. We want a Skim sex toy line.
That is so brilliant.
Yes.
But let's talk about what's happening with Skims.
What we're seeing, what we're noticing.
And how it's going to maybe impact you and your bottom line.
And your panty line. Before we talk about the Kardashians, even if you're sick of them, sorry.
Us too.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, we're in this hellhole with you.
Yeah, we didn't choose this life.
I did choose to follow Kanye, and honestly, I regret it every day.
Fair enough.
Haven't unfollowed
You should
him
follow
yet.
Cootie, the man.
Oh, I should.
So you turned me on to checking out my Instagram ad interest.
Yes, my ads are so unhinged all the time. And I was like, why am I getting these ads? I must know. And I went in.
Okay, we're going to do rapid fire list off.
Your ad interest.
Starting from the top. Spas.
Luxury goods.
Technology.
Hair products.
Gucci.
Investment.
Nice. Zillow.
Tattoos.
Street fashion.
Coupons. I have never clipped a coupon, but I love Rakuten. You can join using my code.
Beautiful skin.
Mobile phones.
Mobile phones?
Yeah.
Like a flip phone?
I don't.
This one I'm really upset about. Lululemon Athletica.
Wow, skiing. I've been skiing never. I've been skiing 0 times in my life. I'm not interested in skiing.
Okay, the next 3 I'm really upset about.
Okay.
Macy's, Wayfair, Target.
Well, mine is gamer, psychology, Chicano rap.
That's way cooler.
I don't know. I'm not a gamer.
But I don't feel seen by Macy's and Wayfair. Apparently I'm a super basic bee.
Hey, are you basic?
Are you fucking basic?
Bitch, I might be.
Yeah. Okay, one of my favorites is Xbox in brackets console.
Pantera, the metal band.
NBA Finals.
Multi-stage rocket. I'm not kidding you.
Oh, that's really good. Okay, then I have a lot of contemporary art, urban art, modern art.
Stradivarius, the violin.
Okay, you're clearly more complex than me. Just rub it in my face.
Also, above that is just blouse.
You do love a good blouse.
Love a bousson.
I got Star Wars in here.
I have country rap,
Pokemon trading card game.
Double Dare, 1986 game show.
Golf channel. I'm so insulted. How did that make it?
My last one is Wales National Rugby Union Team. It's 5 words I've never said. I've never even thought about those words separately or together.
You're very niche. I've discovered how basic I am through my gypsy style.
That's offensive.
It is. It's quite rude, actually. So is my interest in horse racing.
There's just so much. There's so much here. And as I was going through my ad interest, I was like, wow, no wonder it's so expensive to do ads these days on Facebook and Instagram because number one, they fucking suck. And they're not targeting the right people because,
No.
sorry, I'm not buying an $18,000 Stradivarius violin. That's just not going to happen. You can market to me till the cows come home, but it's not going to happen. I will not convert. And it makes it very interesting for the landscape of D2C, direct to consumer brands, and also just like how we're going to get marketed the things that people are trying to sell us.
Yeah, like they really want me to buy kayaks, but
You will not. You refuse.
I mean, you can apparently kayak in the LA River. People
You
say.
can actually. I've seen people do it.
Yeah, I've seen them do it.
I've been there. I've witnessed it.
Yeah, so highly recommend if you're curious. And
I feel like that's a fun drinking game. There's
Yes.
something there.
1000%.
If you're dating on dating apps, that should be one of your first questions.
Screenshot your first page.
Yes. No cheating.
Yeah. Explain yourself through IG targeted ads.
By the way, if you're like, how do I find this information? Go
Yes.
to your Instagram, go to settings, go to ads, and you can see your ad preferences, like the topics that you want to see. There are some that you can actually block, like you can block ads about alcohol, parenting, pets, social issues, elections, etc. But then if you go down, you'll see that you can check out your ad interests, and that's where that unhinged list of your potential interests are.
Also, if you have clicked an ad that you wish you sent to someone or saved, you can also see your ad activity and you can see what you've clicked on, which is actually super useful.
That's actually how I discovered the ad interest, because I was like, oh, what was that one thing that I
Yeah.
wanted that I didn't end up saving or whatever? I want to send it to somebody. Yeah, but ads, Instagram, Meta.
Expensive.
It's changing. Yeah.
Mhm.
And we've like kind of alluded to this on the podcast before, but because Apple changed its privacy settings, that really impact. Also, did you guys know that Apple and Meta hate each other? They like hate each other.
Love to hate.
Yeah, with like the fire of a thousand suns. Apple changed its privacy settings and that fucked up Meta/Facebook. They had their first down quarter this quarter. Billions of dollars were lost because in ad revenue, because you're not able to target as like directly, I guess, is like laser focused because you don't have as many data points to target people. So
Shout out to Apple, boss move.
I mean-
They're like, Facebook, you can sell everyone's information to Britannica.
Yeah.
What's it called? Cambridge Analytica. Not Encyclopedia Britannica.
Cambridge is in Britain.
Yes, exactly. It's not too far. Yeah. Boss move on Apple's part for being like, you know what? You can sell all your info to Cambridge Analytica and we're going to do the opposite, make you look like shit and make everything super private because fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you, you're cool, fuck
Yeah.
you, basically. Yeah, and I mean, kind of cool, but also kind of not cool because so many small business owners, basically there's like two ways to advertise online, right? One is through Google ads, which kind of suck, and the other is through Instagram and Facebook ads. Kind of monopoly in a way. They like
Problem with monopolies.
and that's the problem with monopolies.
The big four.
Exactly. Now TikTok is in play, but we'll see what happens there. So a lot of small businesses who primarily were selling online and could have a D2C company, meaning that they were just cutting out the middleman. They didn't have a retailer, an in real life retailer. They were able to get their customers for a very, very affordable rate to acquire them through Facebook ads. But because of these privacy settings and like switch up, now it's super expensive to acquire new customers.
And prior to that switch up, there was also, or maybe it was at the same time, higher demand with people spending more money on advertising their products online because no one was actually going IRL.
And we're already seeing the ripple effect of this massive switch up. I mean, D2C companies in general are having a tough time.
Yeah.
But Ty Haney from Outdoor Voices just launched a platform called Try Your Best, which effectively gives users NFTs when they give feedback to brands and when they interact with brands. And that's a way to, she said, basically like get people off of Instagram and Instagram ads only as a way to have an online company and kind of grow your following through like a grassroots effort. So we're seeing some responses, but I think the biggest flare that is interesting is the number of celebrity businesses that have just like absolutely
Crushed it.
yeah. Skims being one of them.
Yeah.
They just announced, a week ago that I think, was it a $300 million raise that they did?
240.
Okay, close. We can maybe round up. But that's a big. That's
Just like a small $3 valuation.
Yeah, seriously.
It was Lone Pine Capital who invested in this round, and they also invested in Daily Harvest and Glossier and Away.
Interesting.
All in Series D and E, so later.
Oh.
But they've proven they have the sellout model where it's really just like the supreme model. You sell out the drop so that you only replenish what's sold out, so you don't have extra inventory and cash tied up in products.
Yeah.
So they've essentially figured that out. They've figured out the D2C. They don't really need to worry about advertising in that way. So it's going to be so interesting to see how the delivery service works and if it works.
Well, yeah, we buried the lead, which is they raised all this money and they announced that what they're going to do is do 2-hour delivery within Los Angeles. So anyone in LA, you can hop on skims.com. You can order your bodysuit, that white bodysuit that you need to wear with those really cute leather pants, and nothing else will do. And it can get delivered to your house before happy hour.
Yeah, they're promising a 2-hour delivery.
Which is bananas. I think they're trying to get it down to 30 minutes.
Okay, also they're using Uber, which...
Really?
Yeah, I'm concerned because first of all, if you talk to any Uber driver these days, they're like, fuck this company.
Yeah. I think that
not reliable.
Skims could potentially be the like saving grace of Uber because Uber is not making any money.
No. They're not.
It's a horrible business.
Yeah. I'm concerned about the Uber situation because of inflation and the price of gas right now.
Yeah.
Because they're surcharging because of gas. And I just feel like that's setting up a really unrealistic, dangerous model. And I'm curious to see how that continues.
Do you think that Uber is going to forego picking up actual people to pick up things like Skims and Uber Eats?
Yes, because they're more lucrative.
Right.
Because they're not making any money off of driving people, and drivers also would rather not deal with people for the most part because people suck.
And underwear doesn't talk back.
Yeah, exactly.
A triangle bra has no problem with the way that you're driving.
No attitude from the thong. There's barely anything there at all. Well, there's a $10 flat delivery fee on every delivery purchase, no matter the price of what you're buying.
Wow. And they're doing it just in West Hollywood. So they're doing the delivery in West Hollywood first. So if you think about like probably the driver gets deployed with 15 orders. So that's $150. And if it's all in West Hollywood, that's like not that big of a radius.
No, and they have different warehouses, like small little inventory, ghost
Basements?
Kitchens. Yeah, exactly.
Where are they? I want to know where they are.
Yeah, they're going to get robbed. Yeah. Yikes.
Give me the shaping panties. We were like, racking our brains as to why would this be what they spend that money on? Who needs Skims delivered to their house within 2 hours? And why aren't they spending that money? Typically a Series B, you're spending the money on acquisition. You're like, you've already proven the brand. You've got legs. You're trying to grow. And Kim Kardashian does not need Instagram ads. And she does not need to spend money on Facebook and Instagram ads, Meta ads. So she can spend that money elsewhere because she's basically omni-channel. She's bigger than any reach than the reach she could get on Instagram.
Everywhere she goes, she's marketing this.
Yes, exactly. Everything that happens in her life
Yeah.
is keeping her and Skims in our consciousness.
The thing that I thought was interesting when reading about this is that one of their taglines is solutions wear.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, because she like came up with it because of all the stuff that she like shaping her body basically.
Exactly. So part of the extension of that brand of solutions wear is to get it to you fast.
Yeah.
ASAP.
That's really smart.
And then also the extension of that is swimwear.
Oh, yeah. She's already announced it, right? My friend Chelsea sent me some. She was like, I'm only going to wear Skims
Everything
for my entire honeymoon. I was like, I support that deeply.
Ooh. I did see that they were hiring designers for swimwear.
Oh.
If you're a designer out there,
hit her up.
So that's interesting. She also has alluded to men's underwear and non-binary drops.
Oh, nice.
Which I think they've already kind of done.
Yeah, I have some boy shorts and boxers. Like they have basically like the new Calvin Klein kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
What happened?
Skims happened.
Yeah.
She's really taken over like Victoria's Secret that entire category.
Okay, but the thing that's interesting is that we're just so willing to shell out so much more money
Yeah.
because compared to Aerie, which I would say is a genuine competitor in terms
I would
of
agree with that.
style, like comfort, material, they're superior in design and marketing and brand, of course.
Yeah.
But their materials and quality are not that different.
No.
Skims is it's quite mass produced and the margins are very
Oh,
high.
yeah, their margins are probably insane.
Just if you think about Victoria's Secret or Aerie, they're making bank just off of the brand without increasing the quality.
Well, I would say like thongs are a scam. Why am I paying
100%.
$28 for literally like 3 inches of fabric?
Women's underwear, a scam. Meanwhile, men's underwear, much more fabric, way less expensive.
What's the deal with that?
Yeah.
You know? But a gripe for another day.
The pink tax.
But this whole development with Skims
Yeah.
is, again, we should talk about Skims at another point, and like the fact that they're basically increasing artificially customer demand by creating these drops and making it almost collectible and also getting it to you as soon as possible. So you get used to next day delivery, same day delivery, just like Amazon. They're priming us for that. But from a greater perspective, Kim Kardashian and the celebrity brand Fenty, like Ariana Grande's makeup line, Scarlett Johansson just launched a makeup line. They're not going away. They're going to continue. Celebrities in and of themselves and influencers, if they can be bigger than any one platform like Instagram, then they basically can be an advertisement, a walking advertisement that you don't have to pay money towards in the same way that you would with acquiring new people on a platform like IG. And that will change the way that brands do business. Like we've already kind of seen brands like Mod and Kin Euphorics take on celebrities as their creative directors or co-founders because they have access
Big
to
scam, TBD.
yeah, they have access to so many people like as their followers all over across the board.
Celebrities love an alcohol brand or a non-alcoholic brand, a sex toy company,
A fragrance,
a fragrance,
a beauty brand, a
hair
clean beauty
care.
brand.
Yeah.
And then like
true.
baby stuff. I think that it's cool to be able to kind of see this from that high level perspective and be like, oh, why am I seeing all these celebrities who all of a sudden have an entrepreneurial bone in their bodies? Not that celebrities aren't entrepreneurial, but like, why are they so much more forward facing? Why does everyone have a line or everyone's promoting something in addition to making movies or whatever else, making TV? And I really think that influencers, content creators, personalities, people that have followings, and we all do now. That's the thing. Everyone can be a celebrity in their own kind of way. It's so much easier to do that. That is who you will acquire now, those types of people, as opposed to spending money on Facebook for ads that don't work because you're targeting Stradivarius violins to a 33-year-old woman who's never picked up a violin in her life.
In addition to the celebrity influencer parallel, there is now an American Influencer Council that is modeled after the DGA and PGA in Hollywood.
Whoa.
So it's a union to protect influencers and to legitimize their work and help people get paid appropriately for the content they're creating and not be taken advantage of, similar to the Directors Guild in Hollywood.
I think that's fucking cool.
And that, I feel like, in itself is a merging of the celebrity influencer. What is the line? Where do you draw it? What are you known for? What's legitimate? What's not?
The real power tipping point is when you grow beyond the platform that sort of like set you on fire. And that's why you have to be everywhere. Like,
or you get bought by Spotify like Joe Rogan.
yeah, exactly. You get acquired. So that's the mini sub. That's our little shallow dive, a snorkel, if you will, through what is going on with Skims. And how does it have to do with how you shop, but also like what you're being served and potentially if you can get a ride to the airport with Uber.
With your Skims in tow on your way to Cabo. That is the LA. That's the Skims LA Uber pipeline. Yes. Got my Skims on my way to Cabo.
Bye. See ya. So watch
That's
out.
our little splash.
Oh, I like that. Splash.
Splish splash.
Sploosh. So be on the lookout and send us screenshots of your ad interests. We are dying to know
Yes.
what they might be.
Please share. Do share.
I'm sure they will be riveting.
She was a woman of ambition. She had goals, she had vision. She knew the boys who got the check, who put the sparkles on.
that's our episode.
Thanks for listening to the mini-sode.
Yeah, we hope you liked it. If you rate, review, and subscribe, we send you good karma. An angel comes and kisses you on your forehead, and
Free products.
Yeah.
If you're a lucky winner.
yeah, exactly. So go ahead and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, and if you can, just give us 5 stars on Spotify. It really helps us get found by other people and continue to make really wonderful content for you.
And if you review our podcast this week, we're giving away some Skims. We might sound like we're haters, but
We're also both wearing Skims right now.
yes, literally.
I'm wearing a Skims bodysuit.
Oh,
I
no
forgot.
way.
Yeah,
Oh.
I love it.
I'm wearing a bra. Very
I
comfortable.
love it. Kim?
Sponsor
God
us.
damn it, Kimberly!
Got us again. We are going to send a lucky reviewer the Skims knit shorts.
Cozy
So
knit short, super cute, many sizes. All you have to do is leave a review on the podcast.
just send us those 5 stars. Leave a cute review. We love you.
We'll announce the winner in next week's pod. Let us know if you like the mini-sode. If you don't like it, don't tell us.
Thanks for listening. Don't change.
Or do.
Love ya.
See you next week. Or not.
She can't love ya. She gon' make you work. Part-time hard. It's a full-time job to keep up shopping cart. She's a